Okay, so for tonight's homework, we are doing homework number 13.3 in our Go Math. And this is under customary capacity. So this is the American way, or USA way. Okay? And this is going to be on page 483. We're doing problems 1 through 9 only. Okay, so number 1. We were converting 12 cups to 98 fluid ounces. Now we needed to find out which one is going to be less than, greater than, or equal to. All right, same routine that we follow that we have been doing for the last week. Make my table, put my rule. I'm going to look over here, and you should have your chart with you. And now we're going to capacity. So now I'm looking at cups to fluid ounces. I know that there's going to be 1 cup to 8 fluid ounces, and I'm going this way. So I'm going over here, and I'm going from cups, and here's my cups, to fluid ounces. So I know that for every 1 cup, there's 8 fluid ounces. I got there by multiplying 1 times 8. And so now I'm going to have 12 cups. So I'm going to put that on here. So if I have 12 cups of, how much fluid ounces would that be? Well, I know it's 12 times 8. 8 times 2 is 16. Carry my 1. 8 times 1 is 8 plus 1 is 96. Okay, so 12 cups is equal to 96 fluid ounces. All right, let me move that over there. But this is saying that this is 98 fluid ounces, because this would be equal. So here, 12 cups is less than 98 fluid ounces. 98 fluid ounces is greater than 12 cups, and it's greater by 2 more ounces. Okay, so do you see how that is? Okay, number 2. Number 2 is we are going to be converting 34 cups. Well, actually, it's saying 34 cups. Is it less than, greater than, or equal to 18 pints? And so I need to find out 34 cups is equal to how many pints. Again, I'm going over to my chart. I'm looking for 1 pint is equal to 2 cups. And in this particular case, I'm looking at, so if you can see here, let's see if I can scoot this up just a bit. Actually, let me do it this way. Okay. So I'm going from cups to pints. I'm going cups to pints. Now I'm going this way, working this way. Remember, when I'm going in that opposite direction, it's division. I'm going in this direction, it's multiplication. So I'm going to continue doing my chart the same way. So I'm going to draw my table. I'm going to put my rule. I'm going from cups to pints. And I know that 1 cup, actually, it's for every 2 cups. For every 2 cups, it's 1 pint. Okay? And I divided that by 2. I have 34 divided by 34 cups that's given to me, divided by 2. And what is 34 divided by 2? Okay, I'll go ahead and work that out. I wanted to shout out the answer, but let me go ahead and work that out for you. 2 goes into 3 1 time, because 1 times 2 equals 2. I'm going to bring this down. You can see I put my 1 right above, because that's where my 3 is. Subtract 3 minus 2 is 1. Bring down my 4. Now I'm right here. 2 goes into 14 7 times, and so that makes it 17 pints. Okay? So 34 cups is equal to 17 pints. How many pints did they say there was? 18. So which way is the symbol going to go? 34 cups is less than 18 pints because 18 pints has more than 34 cups. It's got 1 pint more than what it's asking. So it has 2 more cups more because I know that for every 1 pint, it's 2 cups. Okay? Number 3. We're looking at, so at any time, remember, just pause so that you can see what we've got, what you have going on. 16 pints is equal to 8 quarts. Again, I'm going over to my sheet, and I'm looking at pints to quarts. I'm moving this way, and I'm coming over here, pints to quarts. So on my sheet, I'm going to draw up my table again. Here's my rule. I'm writing out pint. I'm putting out quart. You see, this is the first, and then this is the second. Okay, so, and I looked. I know that for every 2 pints, it's equal to 1 quart. And that's what I'm going to write over here. For every 2 pints, it's equal to 1 quart. Okay, there's only 2 operations you use when you're converting. It's either multiplying or dividing. I can't multiply this by anything to get 1, so I need to divide it by itself to get 1. Now it's giving it to me. It says that there's going to be 16 pints. My rule is to divide it by 2, and it'll equal 8 quarts. So here you can see that 16 pints is equal to 8 quarts. Okay? Let's go on to the next one. Okay, number 4. Number 4 reads 22 quarts to 90 cups. I have 22 quarts, and I'm going to convert that to cups, and it says 90 cups. Okay? All right. Now I'm coming over here, and I'm going to my quarts, but look at what we have here. The cups is down here. So I need to go quarts to pints, just like we're reading from left to right, then pints to cups. So let's look at the first one. See if I can set this aside. All right. So first I need to go quart to pint, then pint to cups. Okay, so I'm starting here is here, and my finishing is down here. How many steps do you do? That's right. It's a step 1 and step 2. So let's look at step 1. Again, I'm drawing my table. I have my rule. I'm going to put my quart. I already said I needed to convert that to pint. I'm looking on my paper. I have for every 1 quart, and I do this as a benchmark, I have 2 pints. I know that because I do it to set my rule. So 1 times 2 equals 2. Remember, when we're converting, it's either multiplying or dividing. Can't divide 1 divided by 1 equals 2. I can't do 1 divided by 2 equals 2. That's not right either. So it's 1 times 2 equals 2. All right, so I'm given okay, so we're going from quarts to pints. I was given 22 quarts, and I needed to convert it to how many pints is that? My rule, my rule says that whatever I have, I'm going to multiply that by 2. So 22 times 2 equals, I have 44 pints. Now I'm going to go from pints to cups. So I'm going to go to step 2. Step 2, again, I'm going from pints now to cups. And this is going to be my rule. So I look at mine. For every one, if you can see this, for every 1 pint is equal to 2 cups. Let's see if I can make this a little bit. Okay, so for every 1 pint, it's equal to 2 cups. So for every 1 pint, it's equal to 2 cups. So to get from 1 to 2, I needed to multiply that by 2. It's 1 times 2 equals 2. Now that my rule is set, I said that I had 44 pints. So I'm going to put my 44 here times 2 equals 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 4 is 8. That'll give me 88 cups. Okay, well, over here, so here it says that for every 22 cups, I'm going to place this over here. So 22 quarts is equal to 88 cups. But here it says it's 90 cups. Which one is greater? Very good. 22 quarts is less than 90 cups. This is much larger because 22 quarts is equal to 88 cups. Can you see that? Okay, very good. All right, let's go to number 5. Number 5 says it's 19 pints. And it's asking which one is larger. Are they one's greater than, less than, or equal to? It's going from pints to quarts. So I'm going to do pints to quarts. Let's see if you can see that. Going from pints to quarts. Well, okay, here's my pints here. And so I'm going to work backwards, pints to quarts. And remember, when I'm going in this direction, I divide. So I'm going to write out, if you can see it, my rule again. And I'm going pint to quart. And here, see, I'm going to try to see if this helps out a bit. For every 2 pints, that's equal to 1 quart. Let me move this here. See if you can see this a little quicker. If you forgot this, this is in your agenda book so that you can follow along. So for every 2 pints, it's equal to 1 quart. My rule is, well, I got to divide because I'm going 2 divided by 2 equals 1. So this is my rule. It's now set. So now I was given 19 pints. Uh-oh. Is it going to be divided equally? Nope, because I'm asking to divide it in half, and it's not going to. So I know that 2 goes into 19. Well, 2 times 7 is 14. 2 times 8 is 16. 2 times 9 is 18. Again, this is dealing with pints. This is dealing with pints. And this is dealing with quarts. And so I have 9 quarts. That's 18. If this is a pint and this is a pint, then my remainder will be in pints as well. So here I have 9 quarts